All right, Ronnie, go.
Oh yeah. Now, now it seems that you say, well, you know, you put us all together in a group, so it's like a collective. Our group. If you're a sustained entry, you should know these things. If one person do something or a couple people do something, it's tainted or lost the meaning. Now, we can apply this to anything. We can apply this. Let's give an example of if one. Now, I don't know what religions you guys are, but if let's say one or a couple Muslims, as we see on the news or whatever, strap bombs to their chest and blow up a church. Now, does that mean that what that does that mean that Islam or being a Muslim has lost its meaning because a couple of people took it to the extreme?
Dude, you're
Now
comparing
it doesn't.
terrorism to buying anime
Bob, you want to take
No,
this
no,
one?
no.
Yo, Bob,
I'm
go
giving
ahead,
you
brother.
an
Go ahead.
example
That's
because
a
I
very
have
far
to give
stretch.
you an example that is strange to
You're,
you
you're
Go ahead,
comparing
Bob.
you're comparing murderers.
Yeah, actually, in the Quran and in the Old Testament, it does state to kill all infidels.
Yeah, but not
So
all
that is
that.
so not killing all infidels would be getting away from the religion.
Now, in
The fact that the Muslim in my work did not kill me yet means that they're not a true Muslim.
Yeah,
Or
but
the Christian next door to me did not kill me yet does not that means that they're not a true Christian. Because they haven't killed me yet.
Okay, I think that's a bad example. I guess
No,
a
it's a
more
very bad
reasonable,
example.
yeah,
Bob,
maybe a
go
more
ahead.
reasonable example
Go ahead,
is
Bob.
let's say you had a group of friends, and one of those guys in the group of friends was gay. It's the
Okay.
same thing to say, oh, the entire group is gay. It's like that shit doesn't work.
I don't know if that's a good example, but okay, I got a better example. Okay, let's say we have okay a group, okay, blue group and a red group, and then okay, one day like let's say at night, one of the blue group guys does something independent of the blue group, and they don't know about it. It's the red group, and then the next day, red group is at saying that you blue group, you did this to us, and they say we don't know what you're talking about. Is that a better example?
It's all about perception. Like if I were to go to China and kill a man, it would be an American, not Bob.
That's true. That's also a good example.
It depends on what flag you have on your back when you do your actions.
It's true.
So,
But regardless,
basically, so hold
the
on.
point of the matter
So,
is that the person say represents substance industry is carrying your flag. He's carrying your substance industry flag. Say, I'm with them. So that's the thing about
So
a
I
group. That's
suppose
the bad thing about a group.
Especially about something like so basic. Like if I wanted to make brushing your teeth something that only people that are cool with me do, then I got to make it so that
It's the same thing
everybody
with
brushes
Crips and
their teeth
Bloods.
including
One person does independently say, "I'm repping the Crips." And the Crips have to defend because that's this crew. They're the same
now
crew.
now that's also an extreme example.
Okay, a little extreme, but
Hey, little Tran.
A little extreme, that's a little gang violence with
A little
it.
bit too black for Kimbe. Too much History Channel.
It's too much.
Too much History Channel.
Now, I mean, the simple fact of the matter is that not any one person can't be accountable for another person.
That's true.
So, I mean, I could say all Africans do this, but they don't do that. And I'm not going to judge that all Africans do this because I seen one do it. I'm gonna, it's simple as that. It's like it's a case by case basis. Now,
Yeah.
let's say you got a football team. You got niggas who get riled up, rah rah, jumping up and down, doing they get hyped for the game, and you got some people who they like to get their mind right, chill back. They don't do the same thing as the others do, but yet they're still a part of the team. It's just that some people wanna they wanna add their own thing to it, and that's up to them. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stop them from doing their own thing because I want to do it my way. You know what I'm saying?
But, the thing about a team is that you move as a unit. If someone does something, it's part of the team. That's a team action because that's his organization. So we assume the organization. That's the worst fact about a group. That's also one of the pros and cons.
They don't keep
So
track
you're
of
right,
who's in it.
Ronnie. You're
All
right.
right,
What
now
you said.
check this out. When we had that last little debate thing, right? Now, what you said, you told me somebody who was boasting or whatever the case.
Who's the
So I
person?
Skyped,
Yeah.
so I Skyped that nigga.
Yeah.
Chopped it up with him for about 45 minutes. Chopped it up. And he was like, "Oh, I ain't mean to be, I ain't know that people was taking it like that or whatever." He said it was just jokes. And I actually took that and I said, well, you know what? I guess I can talk to him. I mean, I never talked to the nigga before, but let me Skype him. So, and on that respect, I said, hey, let me just go ahead and talk to him, and I did. And to be honest, in the grand scheme of it, I'm not the leader, I'm not the founder. I'm just making videos, but I took it upon myself because I'm a cool nigga like that.
Yeah.
I went on ahead, I Skyped him. I said, yo, this is what's up. And as of now, he gonna still do his vids like he wanna do them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a grown man.
Exactly.
Now, and really buying anime, it's not really something that you can, like say, oh, you can't be a part of it, because you're gonna
anybody can do it, so.
Yeah, anybody can do it. So it's not necessarily, it's not a bad thing. Now what you're pointing to is something like you don't like that person's personality or swagger. In terms of like how they do their videos or how they talk about what they picked up or whatever. I mean, that's an individual personality.
Your point. Let someone else speak. Let someone else speak.
What you say? What happened?
No, this is
What you say about my point?
This is calm down.
This isn't about swag. We're talking about the fucking what Vito's video was about. Not all the shit.
Nigga, Wayne talked about what Vito's video was about for about a half hour.
What are you talking, dude? We were.
I don't know what the fuck we talking about. We all over the place without shit, nigga. So all right, well, who want to go next?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not attacking the go back to what you said.
Oh,
I'm not like attacking the swagger.
Say it again.
Swagger.
Swagger.
That's not what I mean, I mean, we don't know who the leader is in the group, who's the lieutenant. We're just like, okay, I said this, sustain industry, rapper, sustain the industry. Like, okay.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. I see you.
So hold on. Let me check this out. So basically, I see where Kembe and Bob is coming from with the we can do extra shit to help sustain the industry, but it's like I'll look into that. But it's like, what's the problem with just making pickup videos?
It doesn't matter.
Is that you're trying to make it yours?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it's like shit. I was gonna say it's like I make the sustain the industry video, and then you got motherfuckers, I mean, like seriously, like truthfully, I just gotta ask this question: did any of you guys get butthurt on any of my jokes? Like anything I ever said?
I put a comment out.
No, I was just like, is he talking about us? That's the most clear stuff I see.
No, it was just funny how many jokes you fit into that one video.
I thought it was
laughing
funny.
like one after
What video are you talking about?
I only watched the latest Sustain.
Latest one, like
Oh,
I put a comment.
I mean, here's the thing. Okay, sensor mode up and the fucking sustain industry sensor mode up bullshit. Okay, there was some miscommunication, but you got to make that shit clear because I'm thinking that y'all is on some like fuck sustain the industry shit. You know what I'm saying? And listen. You're on that mode and you're not giving like a real, true, valid, logical reason why.
Dude,
listen, what Kembe and Bob said. See, why couldn't you make a video and say what they said? Then I would have been like, okay, now I see what you're talking about. I see where you're coming from. That's your opinion, but I'm gonna keep doing me though. You know what I'm saying? I'll look into it, but I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna keep doing these videos. I think it might help a little bit. What's the fucking issue? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess my inconsistency. Probably me and Bob could have made a video like that, but
it's not about.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, yeah. I watched Bob's chapter review video, and I thought that was a good video. So I didn't have any problems with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
I guess
basically just be more clear with this shit because you're confusing the shit out of me and and look, I made a fucking 28-minute rant video.
Dude, that's all on you, man.
Yeah. From my first impression watching it, like between that and the other video, where you're just like putting in like the jokes about how people are getting upset about it, the fact that it's affecting you to the point of you making videos saying that that what you're doing is upsetting people instead of just doing it regardless of the fact of other people's emotion toward
that
it.
joke I made was a joke. I wasn't serious. They're better than Funimation.
But here's the thing though, you make the jokes, right? And like anybody make a joke, from whoever make jokes. Like so, like you make the joke, and then I make the joke.
But you sounded angry when you did it.
Yeah, like
You sound angry.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the jokes.
In our video, we're
the.
laughing, dude, and yours is like,
Yeah.
you motherfucking bitch ass nigga, blah, 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 blah. It's like, come on.
Fuck man,
I'm not talking about the latest video. I'm talking about the sustain the industry and the otaku shit. Like, it's like I make these jokes, and then like it's a confusion. Like, are you butthurt or you not butthurt? Are you
confusing. Like,
laughing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let a nigga know. You know what I'm saying? Just can't be playing around and shit. You know?
I should put in a comment, dude. But I'm not butthurt. Good video.
See, I looked at the comment as sarcasm. See, with phone, I can't really understand. I can't really.
Dude, nobody knows.
I mean, like, truthfully, I can't really take you seriously all the time because you're so animated and shit.
Yeah, nobody. But dude, it's YouTube. I'm supposed to entertain. I'm entertaining myself. I ain't like serious and shit.
Yeah,
and nothing wrong with sustaining yourself. I said it multiple times. Sustain yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And then I tell you to spend your whole check or rent money on anime. Who in the fuck said that?
Who said that?
Who said that? Like, come on.
Is that right?
Exactly. Who said that?
That doesn't even sound like me.
I just want to ask you that. Who said that?
That doesn't even sound like me.
Actually,
go ahead.
I think it was.
I'm looking at the stock data from Funimation. It's actually really bad now. People are like, it's only going up and down. But actually, I don't know. It's like $2. It's anywhere between like $2 and $3 for
a stock.
Yeah, one stock of Funimation.
Funimation owns some of that. Company
Yeah.
Save it from drowning.
Yeah, almost about to be taken off the stock market, right?
Yeah, I'll link it.
4 kids just got ripped off.
I can't really make heads or tail of it, but there's no number in it. It looks like it's.
They only make 1.8 mil a year.
That's not good.
Yeah. Let me make sure that's Funimation. NAVR, yeah, that's NAVR Funimation.
How much you said they make? How much a year?
1.8 mil.
Well, for them obviously they're still in business, but for them that's probably
because they still have to pay off losses with that money they made.
Yeah, before they can go like bankrupt and sell out or
So
whatever.
maybe like half of that's going to
And I don't understand how it's cool to excuse them that they don't got money for commercials. Like, you know how much money commercials cost, but they got money to take 1,337 people to court.
Well, that's
But you see, the thing is, that probably wasn't Funimation. Toei probably forced them to do that, just like
because
the company had forced them to take Fractal down. You know, that's
and
not
they're trying to please
Funimation's
the
fault.
Japanese people.
Exactly.
But still, it's gonna be their money. There's no announcement that Toei is gonna lend them the money.
We don't
right?
even know if the case will go through. They just said they're suing them, but you have to pass it through a judge.
There's no word of Toei. It's word of Funimation. Like this.
But I don't think the case is gonna go through.
I'm pretty sure Toei made them do it because Funimation doesn't own One Piece like that. You know, they just distribute it.
I mean,
they have
streaming
rights. That's about it.
I think what happened was Toei threatened Funimation that they don't do something right now. They're gonna take up the One Piece stream. And
if it was Toei, like they would have done like Dragon Ball Z, because One Piece is big in Japan and that's big money for Toei too. So they would have done the same shit with Dragon Ball Z, which they didn't yet.
That was Toei that made those moves, though.
Yeah, it was Toei. Until I'm saying until Toei makes no moves like that.
Out of curiosity, how would you feel if you were to have all of the One Piece box sets and it were canceled, and you had to just like download or whatever the rest of the series?
Well, if they would have canceled One Piece, maybe the next couple box sets, they just cancel it. And fuck it, I supported, I tried, it didn't work out.
But what if it's another year from now and they cancel it? You've already spent another.
I wouldn't feel like I wasted my money.
But
because I'm buying what I want to buy with my fucking money.
Wouldn't it be a more logical thing? You know how AD went down and some of your stuff like went to other companies. Wouldn't some other company continue One Piece like how 4 Kids gave it to Funimation to continue? Wouldn't some give it to some other company that's still around?
What's that again?
No, case closed. Yeah, another company took.
No. Funimation's still holding on to the license. Case closed. They don't want to give it up.
Are you talking about if another company were to pick up One Piece?
Yes.
That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
You're saying if another company picks it up.
Yeah. If Funimation drops it and another company picks it up.
Would I support it? Like, what you trying to ask?
Would you rebuy those episodes to support One Piece?
Like the old box sets.
Yeah, they started releasing.
No, I'm only gonna start buying when it gets to the point where I stopped for the Funimation box sets. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for me to rebuy that shit. You know.
Yeah.
But what if you're
It's just like with Hellgirl. Like Funimation dropped the first season because it didn't sell well, and Sentai Filmworks picked up season 2 and 3. I have to pick up season. Yeah, with no dub. I have to watch it now without a dub. It's fucked up, but hey, gotta live with it. You know.
Can I ask a quick question to you, B-Dub?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, like you're Otaku and the Leech. Like a part of one of those episodes, you said like, okay, if you don't buy the 13 episode box sets, there will never be 26 episode box sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you expecting those people to buy the 13 episode box sets to support the anime, and then once the 26 episode boxes come out, to rebuy the whole series in 26 episode boxes?
No,
26 episode boxes.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if they eventually do release a bigger box set of One Piece, 26 episodes, though I look at that as those are the box sets for the people that waited. If you want to wait, then you can wait, but it might not happen because they're going to lose a shitload of money. That's basically what I was saying.
You kind of overdid it in your Otaku and the Leech, because he's like, oh, I'm not buying these 13 episode boxes for such a big series. I want the 26 episode boxes. And then you're like, oh no, you gotta support it. What the fuck? Or,
I mean, you gotta support it because Funimation has to get the money to look at it. Like, okay, let's check it out. Like
box sets if you already have the 13 episode box sets. I don't get it.
But also, Funimation supposed to give you something to chew on. Like, yo, give me something to make me want to buy that One Piece 13 episodes, and not giving me.
Dude, they don't even do the average.
They're not giving me nothing.
Nine times out of 10, they might not release bigger box sets because the DVD.
That's why DVD sales suck, dog. That's why the DVD sales suck, because they're not giving the consumers what
I
they
doubt
want.
they will release a 26 episode box because it's too big of a series to actually
I think what would be best is that they take all the voyages of season and put it as like a season 1 box set, but all the voyages are in there and like chipboard or something.
Funimation
like
really don't care much for the fans, because they could easily, for the people that want to get into it, they could. It's very simple. I've said this a couple times. I don't think it was in any of those calls. All you got to do is pack them up into a box sets, make special order lists for the fans that want it, take pre-orders, non-refundable pre-orders, give them their product. You get it for the older box sets and keep on catching up that way. That way there's no loss.
People that paid money already for it, they already got the money for it. They do the amount of that they
create.
Well, they'd have to make like 50 or 100 at a time, because then they have to fire up the machine for no reason. But still,
exactly.
Also, you can't lie that Funimation play favoritism.
Just like if I want an old Sega game, I should be able to buy it online somewhere, like from a company.
You can see Funimation don't care for One Piece. It shows. It fucking shows.
Like,
now, why do you say that? No, I want your opinion on it.
Look at the DVD sales. It's like it's not doing that good.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, and they do favoritism like. Of course, Dragon Ball Z, but shit like they go hard on like 26 episode box sets. They go hard.
Yeah.
But have you noticed this though? Have you noticed this that like when they release those season 1 part 1s and then maybe a year later they come out with the complete set?
Yeah, that's even worse. That's like fucking the fans in the ass. That's worse. It's like you just.
I look at that as people who wants to get it at that moment, and if you want to wait for the complete set, get the complete set.
So I gotta wait for a year or two.
If you're willing to wait, like
not giving the fan the consumers what they want.
But they have to make the money back from actually purchasing that license, so they got to get that up and then okay.
Tell me.
Or you just download it and then wait for it to come to a save edition and buy it.
These part 1 and part 2 for $30, $40 each. I'd rather wait. Why not release like an 80 episode? I mean, not 80.
No, too much.
Like in terms of One Piece,
even though it's not much cheaper, but it's still better. It's one box set.
Like when the single, like the 13 episode box sets come out. At that point, when they're just releasing, every couple months, the dub isn't finished at that point. So, as time go on, then all of those 13 times 4 episodes are dubbed, and then they can box them up. But they're not dubbed straight off the jump to where as though you can have 80 episodes at the ready. They're in increments of 13 up until a point, and then you get the then they can stack them together like that. So it's a process of waiting for the dub, but you can, but if you want to wait, you can do that, but they're not ready.
Yeah, by the time we wait, it probably be over.
I see what you're saying there. That's a good point right there, but that doesn't really work too much with a 26 episodes series.
Oh yeah, that's different from a 26 episode.
Well, the One Piece shit like that. Yeah, I understand. We're not. Yeah, it would be good to have 50.
The reason why I say 26 or 25,
but still 26 episode box sets. That I don't think that's too much to ask for right there. I don't think I'm demanding the impossible right now.
The reason why I say 25 is because if you buy 4, you have 100 episodes of the Den, and One Piece is like 400 something. That's more
500, yeah.
If you buy 4, you have 100 episodes.
People try to give One Piece the excuse that it's not like an older show. Gurren Lagann, $30, 27 episodes came out in 2007. One Piece episode 1 came out in 1999. Why can't they simply give a 26 episode box set for $30 for those older episodes and maybe increase the
30
price
or 40 even 50 for 26?
In 1999, did Funimation have it?
It doesn't matter. It's an old show. Funimation didn't get Dragon Ball Z.
Now they can redo it.
No, but
Funimation didn't get One Piece till 2007. Not only they had to redub the first 143 episodes, so of course that was going to take some time.
And of course they got it at a discount because of the reputation got trashed. You think that Funimation's going to be stupid to pay full extremely prices? And they don't pay. I don't know who was it that said $150K per episode. That was back in the day when anime was selling. I've seen a lot of those voice actor panels as well, and the price went down to the point where it's I think $10K episodes to license.
Now you got to look at different series though. Like I don't know, something pretty. Like I don't know, something graphically enhanced. Like Samurai 7.
That's short, dude.
Stuff like that. So it's the extreme of the anime that's been that costs that much, or like the computer graphic mixed type of animes. The mechs. So some series do cost that much to produce. Now, it's going to differ by what type of animation you use. Also, the animation house that does it. Like, if you want the best, let's say you might do Madhouse or, Dynax. So it's going to be, you're going to pay for the, the extra animation or whatever the case. It's going to be a little more costly depending on what type of anime series you're putting out.
But is it possible for any of these anime companies to do anything to irritate you in any way?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it's not canceling the show that you've already spent $400 into.
Well, me, I've never hopped on the One Piece thing. So that
I won't invest my money.
Too long for me too.
I look at it like this. Like if they cancel it, then well, fuck it. I bought the case closed.
Yeah, but that's just you personally. Like Manic fucking invested $500. I think he's gonna be a little upset if they cancel that shit midway.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna be upset. I will be upset.
That's why I look at it's Funimation, it's One Piece. It's about to be 500 episodes, maybe even longer than that. They were not giving us something to chew on. Let me go grab part 1, part 2 of One Piece. They're not giving me nothing special in it. So I'm not going to invest my money inside One Piece. I won't put my money in there.
Funimation, I hate to say it's too long a show for Funimation.
I take my money elsewhere.
An unreliable company.
Because, this company's not doing too good. They're supposed to be licensing this thing for the next 20 years, maybe. Recent DVDs,
Yeah, and if any sort of announcement comes out, let's just say by coincidence, Funimation are probably one of the biggest liars. They said they had all the Dragon boxes, they lied. They said they had all of Kodansha, and they lied.
Dude, I'd rather put my money buying Evangelion, You Cannot Advance, and probably a couple other animes instead of invest my money in One Piece with Funimation, because I know.
Okay, but that's you though. I want to put my money in One Piece.
Yeah, that's fine, but
that's fine.
I'm not gonna invest my money.
Yeah, so then therefore, if that's him, then that's us. That's me and Yokrama that we said.
I want nobody to get mad at me though. I do not get fucking butthurt when I say I'm not gonna invest my money inside. Not just you. I'm just saying people on YouTube and people when I say I'm not gonna put my money towards One Piece with Funimation, because I know. That's a bad investment.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'll still support Funimation. They got other products.
Yeah, they got other products. They do go hard, like Brotherhood.
I don't have to buy One Piece, but I can buy NHK. Yeah. I can buy Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, like I say, I put my money elsewhere. I won't put my money inside One Piece.
So, okay. Besides One Piece, you wouldn't mind spending the money for part 1, part 2, if you didn't want to wait. That's what I'm.
No, I won't put my money.
One Piece. Honestly, I would buy it if it was 25. So I would have bought it. But I'm not. not gonna support it. But doesn't when I say I'm not gonna support it on torrent, I'm not gonna do either of that. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'd rather get Fully Cooley, Evangelion, and spend money on that shit instead of put my money.
So what? So what anime over? I don't know, 26 episodes would you buy? Like, you know,
anything that's not anything has a start and an end.
Well, the thing around is that most animes, you know, these days are 26 episodes, and you know that's the entire series. So just so many things. Funimation is less.
Okay. What about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? That's gonna be 5 parts.
Dude, that's 64. It has a start and an end. One Piece doesn't have an end. It just.
Is 5 seasons to that?
But you'll pay for the 13 episode box sets though, right?
What about Blu-ray? Was it like 4 or 5?
Yeah, I have a part.
That's Blu-ray. I mean, it's 5 Blu-ray.
Dude, it's 64. It's 64 episodes. I think it's 64. It has a start and it has a start and an end. It has an end. One Piece has an end.
Yeah.
I really couldn't hear because I'm trying to buy the Full Metal. Is it gonna end with 4 Blu-rays or 5 Blu-rays?
Yeah, it's gonna end with 5 Blue's.
13 episode box sets for Blu-rays.
And I know.
But think about it though.
I'm pretty sure that they could fit more than 13 episodes on Blu-ray.
I'll be understand, dude. They're gonna
understand why Blu-ray's got to be double disc when they could easily.
Funimation's gonna release.
Just a waste of Blu-rays.
Yeah. Funimation.
They're probably using 25 gigs. Like if you guys record, like, let's say you use an HD camera, and let's say you record a video, let's say 10 minutes, shit could be 2 gigs, and that's just us. But when you have let's say a 25 gig Blu-ray disc, you could fit only so many episodes on it. If they're not using like 50 gig discs each, which they're not, you could probably, you know, and plus extras and stuff. So it's a lot of information on.
And
big ass files have 30 episode high definition 1080p episode.
Well, but first of all, the first transfers were terrible, which means that they were condensed. Automatically, the quality will make the size decrease dramatically, and there really aren't no extras on those outside of what episode commentary or 2 and a trailer.
And plus, Funimation's gonna re-release Brotherhood. So
yeah, they're probably gonna release it better.
Are the Blu-rays for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Are they on 1 disc or 2 discs?
2 discs.
Two. Yeah, it's on 2 discs.
Yeah. 2. And you saying those 2 discs they can only fit 6 episodes?
I mean, I believe.
No, what I'm saying is, well, good.
Yeah, I believe the episode.
What I'm saying, well, we don't really know how big those HD files are, though. Yeah. We don't know how much space they actually take up. We don't know the encoding.
I heard some about Blu-ray.
I wish I had a Blu-ray.
I heard some about Blu-ray that when you uncompress the audio, it takes up a lot of space.
The audio does take a lot of space. HD
compressed audio.
Different video compression codecs and a lot of different formats you can use. So we don't know which one they're using.
Yeah, but I know.
I could easily find out.
And plus, dude, Bob, it's a big, huge chance Funimation gonna release Brotherhood. They did FMA multiple times. They're gonna do this. With
I don't mind paying for 5 Blu-ray parts. I like to have all the extra.
Well, I'm getting Brotherhood really.
Shit, you know.
I'm getting Brotherhood really cheap.
Swag and everything.
Like Phone said, you know, the difference between Full Metal Alchemist and One Piece, that Full Metal Alchemist is a promise. You already know the beginning and the end. How many DVDs you have to buy. But One Piece is unknown.
Exactly. If I'm going to buy One Piece, which is such a risk of an investment because we don't know if it's going to end or not, I'm going to get them cheap. I got 8 box sets for $80.
Like I said, I can invest in FMA. It's a start and the end. I'm getting it cheaper. So my investment is a good investment because I'm getting cheaper. 5 parts is nothing because I'm getting it really cheap. I'm finding it really cheap. So
that's another one of Funimation's downfalls, the overpricing shit. I go into the store and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going on Amazon. I'm not paying a massive amount for something. If they would drop that self-righteous bullshit, no, we gotta put it at this crazy price in stores, then they would sell more. People would look, if they see a One Piece 13 episodes for like, let's just say $25, people would be
even
like,
30. 30 would be perfect price.
In stores, they crazy.
A lot of the prices are set by the Japanese. It's basically the Japanese say that you could sell it at this price.
Yeah, but it's still.
But now they know
Amazon
that
it at a different price.
But then they know that Right Stuff, you know, Amazon, you know, you're gonna get a deal depending on what distributor you pick. So they know it's not 9 times out of 10. A lot of people ain't paying full SRP. So you know you could throw that $69.99 or whatever out the window and know that you're gonna probably pay, you know, $45 or less.
But the people that don't get it off of Amazon and Right Stuff, they gotta go to Best Buy and they gotta pay that price. If I didn't right now know anything,
I figured the reason why it's so higher price in like actual retail stores is because the store distributing, don't they gotta get a profit back from it? That's why it's cheaper online.
I went on Rice Stuff, and on Rice Stuff they show you like the actual price, and they show you their price, and that's the actual price is the price you probably gonna see in the store.
Yeah.
So,
but if Funimation would lower it, then it wouldn't have to be that crazy. Like if Funimation would say, okay, we're gonna do it this price, whatever, and then they would hire it up a little bit, it wouldn't be as maxed out. Like it's already a pretty overpriced getting it off of Amazon anyway. It's a lot of shit is pretty expensive. But then to go to the store and see, I'm not paying $50 in FYE.
Would you pay $50 for Footy Coolie 3 episodes? Son, come on, and more bang for your buck.
It's a bit overpriced.
Yeah, that is. Majority of the fans anyway want to pay $1 an episode.
Son, 3 episodes for Footy Coolie, $50. Yeah.
Wasn't Funimation releasing those 28 episode boxes of Yu Hakusho for like $11 at times?
Yeah, but Yu Hakusho was already re-released that's
a dramatic difference between $50 and $11. Come on.
What was actually the reason for them delaying it, anyways?
No reason.
There is no.
I believe that it's probably because of the Japanese are holding them back. Because the last Yu Hakusho Blu-ray came out in like fucking February of 2010. It's only been about a year since they released their version. They might be like, yo, hold it, chill out. We'll let you release it in the summer. Like who knows? Well,
it's I don't know, man. Because
they could give us at least some reason. I'm a big fan.
It could be a conflict,
Yeah, but look at
it's not like they're like redoing the voice or anything, so it shouldn't.
Look at Dragon Ball.
Same time.
They even
that's why I say it's probably the Japanese.
Look at Dragon Ball.
Why couldn't Funimation
they don't give us reasons. They don't give us fans reasons.
Why couldn't Funimation give us some extra art?
They later another month. They don't give us a reason.
It's probably because they got something else coming out, and they don't want 2 things coming out.
Don't forget, Funimation has a shitload of stuff coming out.
I think it might be because of Evangelion. I think that because
there is so much art that they could easily grab and change up. Why they got to give a rehash?
Yeah.
Isn't that being unfair to fans?
It probably is, but I believe they probably did it so it can be more recognizable to the people who are.
They
do have to approve every piece of cover art from the Japanese.
Well, that doesn't mean that the Japanese are going to say.
There's a probability the box art switch though, because they do it for the One Piece box sets all the time. They have one set box art and then it changes over time, so it might change before it's released.
I can see what you say there. That's hope right there.
Check this out though. I bet you when you buy it and you open it up, they might have it as a when you turn it around like the save edition. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention they have to get.
I highly doubt that.
That's a what if right there.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
But the cover art really shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it does matter.
You would think.
So you think the Dragon boxes, the cover don't matter for Dragon boxes? I'm sure.
I know. I didn't say about the Dragon boxes.
I'm saying as a cover. Like they import a Japanese version, like Yu Hakusho. The Japanese Yu Hakusho cover is badass.
I believe it's badass, but I look.
Full Metal Alchemist, original Full Metal Alchemist, all 13 singles, and put in the same cover in every single one of them, and just labeling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. That would be really.
But you have to realize the Japanese had to give them approval. Right Stuff had to get approval for the Dirty Pair cover art. They couldn't use a lot of the Japanese cover art. You can't really get mad at Funimation about that.
But they could have used anything else, a different picture.
Funimation can't even pull up to get us a different cover art. That's kind of unbelievable.
If you want the Japanese art, they have to get approval.
No, that's not. I don't care about Japanese art. I'm talking about
just a different cover
art, except the same exact.
You're talking about like a chipboard.
Why
box?
would they deny?
You see the Yu Hakusho season 1.
The art. I don't want my DVDs and Blu-rays to look exactly the same.
Yeah, you see Yu Hakusho season 1 with Yu Hakusho with this, Spirit Gun.
Wait. Can I ask something that's not really related? Is the Yu Hakusho the master of the Japanese or Funimation master?
We don't know, but
9 times out of 10 it's going to be the Japanese master because Funimation never upscaled a cell animated show. So,
let's all hope.
Let's all hope.
If I'm correct, isn't Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Didn't they do some type of different encoding and shit?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the Japanese masters.
Oh, well, then they did a shitty job of encoding it because season 1, I don't know about the other season, but season 1 looks terrible on Blu-ray. It looks better on DVD.
You talking about Brotherhood or the original series?
No, Brotherhood, the first 13 episodes. I bought that on Blu-ray, and the encoding is miserable. And everybody said it.
Mine yet.
Well, you probably got a bad copy because they don't look bad to me.
A lot of people said the same thing, that is all over the forums and everything. It's like, why they did that?
Well, it's a Japanese master, so...
But then again, the DVDs are kind of cheap. It's a hard decision. I don't know. It's a hard decision.
Yes.
But you know, why I think they canceled, because Yu Hakusho, they released it so many times. They had it on VHS. They had it, like, those times those parts in VHS. They had it on DVD, the volumes DVDs. They had the seasonal box, and they had the new seasonal box sets. They recently, and it's come out Blu-rays now, so it's not as important to them. I think Evangelion's coming out, and I think they want to make.
But that's
space
not fair to the fans. That's not fair. It doesn't matter if it's not important to them. There's people, like, for example...
if every little bit helps, then complaining is just as good as buying stuff.
Exactly. Like,
it's all made
in... I'm a show fan. That's not fair to the fans. That's not.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
People saying, Funimation, they care about...
You can't just, say that
Come on.
a certain company can do no wrong, or else it'll never change and it'll never get better.
People always demanding things.
But you don't know the reason why they pushed it back, so that's why I say complaining about it doesn't really make sense. It's like, you can complain about it, but you can't put it out there like Funimation just said fuck it. Like, you don't know that though.
Because we know things already gone gold. It's ready. They probably have it in the storehouse. Just not.
Yeah, they got it somewhere.
How do you know that?
They're delaying it, and it's not getting any better. So there's no real reason why they're delaying it. I think
they have it ready, but they're not gonna release it yet.
They did. The reason why the complaint is they didn't give us even a simple reason. Why was there no reason?
Dude,
you have to delayed.
Hey, Funimation never gives reason when they delay.
Why is it delayed? It's just delayed. Come on.
Dude, they didn't give confirmation when they delayed Evangelion 2.0 after like how many years?
Oh yeah, they did not. They didn't give shit after that one.
They didn't give a reason when they delayed Dragon Box. They just said we're delaying it. They didn't give a reason.
I think they're delaying that because Fiasco. Like, the fans are like, why you keep delaying his album? They upset. That's the exact same thing. We're fans of Yu Yu Hakusho. Why are you delaying it? The company ain't giving us a reason.
That's supposed to be like, it's delayed. Yay, it's delayed. Oh, it's okay. I can save my
oh man.
Yeah, I can wait longer.
Yeah, we've been waiting for
the enjoyment that we'll have.
Yeah.
To me, I look at it as not really a big deal. I mean, you can get upset about it, but it's like what's the problem waiting a few months? I mean, it's going to eventually come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like chill.
They didn't give us a reason.
Dude, you know how long I waited for
So you basically saying that all the Lupe Fiasco fans.
I'm a customer. Why am I supposed to chill? Customer's always right.
We give them. They're not always.
Now everybody who
we give them.
But you don't know the reason why they delayed it though.
Yeah, but they didn't give us the reason. What am I supposed to think? They're supposed to tell me a simple reason. They didn't tell me.
True.
Come on.
The reason is because something else is coming out.
It's obviously.
Yeah. Most likely it's because of Evangelion.
That's what I said.
Because of the Dragon Ball Kai. Maybe the fucking what else is coming out?
Fooly.
Yeah, Fooly Cooley. Like, it's a lot of big shit coming out.
Even if it is that reason,
the thing is, I think because
they're taking my favorite series. It's a pretty big series. Funimation. That's one of their big series. It's Yu Yu Hakusho. Come on.
It's basically them playing.
That's why I think happened because.
But it's not always that they're just holding it. Sometimes they're doing stuff to it. Like, they might not have it yet. They might not have enough copies made. They might not be ready for the ship date.
I doubt
some reasons. It's not always that we're holding it back for this or that. Sometimes it's a different scenario. So, I mean, we don't know the internals. I mean,
they announced this quite a while ago.
Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, they're going to release it.
They should be held accountable and have an explanation.
They probably have the month they're gonna release, they probably have so many big titles, and as a business, release all those big titles, they're gonna cancel each other out, as some won't sell as well as others, And Yu Hakusho is pretty big for Funimation. Evangelion is also big.
So why would they announce it on that same day?
Funimation's crushing though. They fuck them initially.
I mean, that's their fault, but
Why are you gonna start initially?
Made a business decision.
You ain't got your license right. What the fuck?
I mean, they're holding it back.
I'm complaining as a customer, as a fan of the series, and of course I'm gonna complain. What if your favorite series is coming out on Blu-ray and they just start delaying it month after month after month without giving you any reason at all? You'd be like, oh, it'll come out eventually.
I'll check the forums of Funimation and see what's up.
Actually, I would be upset, but I'll also be like, well, it will come out when it come out.
I know. I mean, they delayed. I think they delayed the Dragon Boxes until April, along with the whole One Piece thing, and I was pissed off about.
But I wouldn't blame you if you made a rant tirade because you're a huge One Piece fan. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's his favorite show. He's complaining that he wants his shit. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Look at Lupe Fiasco fans that I keep trying to reference. That all the 1,500 fans flew out to March because they keep on delaying his album.
Well, yeah.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Well, they want their shit.
Okay, but I'm just saying you got to give actual reasons why you think it was delayed, not because you're just pissed off.
Why can't Funimation give why can't Funimation give out reasons?
No, but we gave our opinions why it's delayed.
Why do the customers always gotta give their reason, not the company?
We're not the ones being held responsible for it. They are.
But see, the thing is, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, though.
Well, that's their fault that I don't know.
They don't tell us nothing.
Yeah,
they
just
can
change that
leave
easily.
us hanging on a thread, like, well, you know.
And is this Blu-ray series
actually,
really going to be? Hold on. Is this Blu-ray series really going to? Hey, I'm talking still. Hey, is it really going to be $100 or $150 bonus of stuff that's going to make it any better than the regular DVD, which you can buy as a complete series now for like $40 on Walmart, which I did a couple months ago.
Oh, well, who knows? They might be getting some Japanese extras. I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows? You know. Another thing is they might be doing that. Now, this is a big maybe, but they might be doing that, and they probably want to surprise you. Like, okay, we delayed it, but we're gonna make up for it by surprising you with the commentaries of OVAs or some shit. I don't know. You know, like who knows?
Man, Funimation don't do that shit.
I'm just saying. I'm saying hypothetically, man.
Yeah, but knowing Funimation how they work, man. Yeah.
You know what's funny Phenomenal Road? When you type on Google, why is your actual Blu-ray delayed? Your video comes up. Funimation.
It's done.
Maybe a head after thing will say that and say, oh, well, you know, fans are complaining. Here it is.
That's how you start. There's
something.
Comments, people saying like, oh, I was wanting to buy this series. I was looking forward to the Blu-rays, but look, they delayed it again. So fuck that. I'm gonna go torrent it. So
and I think because Bandai has the Blu-rays in Japan, so I think that might be the problem. I don't know.
Yeah, Bandai Vision was very picky with their masters. That could also be a problem.
Plus, dude, Funimation take too much to handle and it fucks them up sometimes. Most of the time.
I think it might be something to do with Bandai, something like that.
They take a lot of anime in and they fuck themselves over by taking a whole bunch of anime in.
And you know, by the way, Viz is bigger than people like are in your video. You were saying like if it was just outrageous claims that we were saying, because even though I was kind of exaggerating, because even though I say fuck Funimation, they probably are one of my favorite companies. It's just they got me pissed off right now. But it's not a far stretch to say that Viz is as big or even better at delivering. For example, I got Naruto Shippuden 3 box sets of 13 for $20 a piece. Funimation ain't doing that. And I got it brand new.
Well, you talking about that sale they having on Amazon a couple months ago?
Yeah, they do it all the time, though.
Yeah, I mean, just look place, you know, Right Stuff. They have sales. Hell, they got a Funimation sale right now on Right Stuff. If you wanted to buy some shit on there, so I'm just saying. Like,
Viz is a pretty huge company.
Okay, wasn't you actually rescheduled? But I think the reason it's scheduled is because